For 10 generations, Mercedes-Benz has innovated with their flagship, the S-Klasse. And now, in Malaysia, the new luxury has arrived. Join me and say hello to the new Mercedes-Benz S-Klasse. The new S-Klasse's design builds on its heritage. You have very classic saloon proportions with a long bonnet, big wheels and swept back proportions. Mercedes-Benz is keen to point out that a lot of the body lines have been reduced for this car to make it look more elegant and stately. You now get an absolutely enormous grille up front, of course crowned with the Mercedes-Benz three-pointed star, flanked by digital LED headlights. Down the side, you have 19-inch alloy wheels wrapped in Pirelli Cinturato tires. You have this incredibly beautiful side profile with electronic door handles that retract into the bodywork when the vehicle is locked in order to improve aerodynamics. And at the rear, for the first time in a long time, the Mercedes-Benz S-Klasse now has width or wide taillights with organic LED elements, again, to give it a sense of presence and technological superiority. The Mercedes-Benz S-Klasse is not just a luxury car, it is also a statement of technical and engineering capability. So, to talk a little bit more about that, let's go inside and take a look. Now, the inside of the new S-Klasse sets new standards in both luxury and technology. The headlining feature, of course, is the updated MBUX system, now presented on the largest infotainment, or at least portrait-style infotainment screen ever fitted to a production-level internal combustion Mercedes-Benz. Of course, with the very latest MBUX, it now integrates all of the functions into this beautiful screen with a reduction of the buttons. The buttons down here, however, are touch sensitive and come with haptic feedback. There is also a touch sensor in the middle to read your fingerprint in order to allow you to set up your S-Klasse exactly the way you want it. And of course, ahead of the driver is this beautiful capacitive touch steering wheel with capacitive touch buttons and a new driver's display system with 3D functionality, which presents all of the gauges and all of the instruments at different levels in order to give you a little bit more of a natural feel. And of course, as with any S-Klasse, the interior lighting system is now interactive, a first for Mercedes-Benz, allowing the car to speak and communicate with you through the lighting elements within this vehicle. And now MBUX, as I said earlier, is smarter than ever, with mics in all four corners of the car, allowing all passengers to be able to make MBUX inputs from wherever they are, and the car will recognize exactly where they're coming from. Of course, as with any Mercedes, or rather with any S-Klasse, the real business is at the rear. So let's go and step over there and see what it's like. Ah, the back end of an S-Klasse, always the best place to be. But now with this new generation, we now get a tablet system in the center, as well as MBUX screens behind the front seat. And of course, there are plenty of HVAC controls for you to ensure that you get the perfect level of comfort when you are seated in the back of your S-Klasse. Of course, these two seats are powered with ventilation and memory functions in order to give you maximum comfort. And also, as with any S-Klasse, safety is a priority, with this car coming with the first ever front-mounted rear airbags for rear passenger safety. Again, setting new standards and innovating with every new generation, because such is the S-Klasse way. Now, for the new S-Klasse, it will be available in our market with one engine, which is the S580e. Under the bonnet is a 3-litre inline-six paired to an electric motor. The most amazing part is this, being a plug-in hybrid, has an all-electric range that is certified at 100 kilometers. So can you imagine being able to drive this back and forth for a few days at least without using the petrol engine at all? This means that the new S-Klasse has a wider breadth of ability than the previous generation PHEV, which will most likely woo over buyers faster and quieter than ever before. With the new generation S-Class setting new levels of luxury, technology and innovation, there is obviously going to be a new price. Now, at the time of filming, the prices of these cars have yet to be finalized. But according to Mercedes-Benz Malaysia Vice President of Sales and Marketing, Mr. Michael Yop, we can expect that this new model will be priced ever so slightly higher than the outgoing model. That said though, S-Class buyers are traditionally relatively well-heeled, which means prices will be likely the least of their concerns. Now, deliveries and final prices are expected to begin in the first half, or rather the second half of January 2022, and we are certainly excited to see exactly what this car will bring and at what price when that moment arrives. In any case, that's been our very quick preview of the new Mercedes-Benz S-Class. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, hit the little bell icon so you're notified every time we make a new upload. Don't forget to follow us on Facebook, Twitter and Instagram. All the links are in the description below. Thank you so much for watching. We'll catch you in the next one. Take care, stay safe and Happy New Year.